Alright, we have phases and phase changes. I'm going to do the red arrows, and all the red arrows indicate I'm adding heat. So, for example, I'm going from a liquid to a gas, or add heat, it's vaporization. If I go from a solid to a liquid and I heat it up, melting. And if I go from a solid to a gas and heat that up, sublimation.
Alright, the other directions, the opposites, are in blue. Everything that is in blue, that means it's cooling down, losing heat. A liquid to a solid is when we're freezing things. Gas to a liquid is your condensation. And a gas to a solid, most people forget what this is called, but that's deposition. So make sure you know what the different directions are and what they're called.
Alright, now we have phase diagrams. So if you look at the phase diagram, it's a graph of the pressure versus temperature. So it's going to show us what phase we are at different temperatures and different pressures.
We always go, it's in the same order. Nothing gets jacked up here. It goes solid, liquid, gas. Okay? Everyone got that in the order of your normal way of thinking of how your ice cube melts to vapor.
Now we're going to label a couple of points. The triple point is where the temperature and pressure, you have all three phases at one time. So right there where the arrow is indicating, right there in the middle, you have all three. You have a solid, a liquid, and a gas at that particular temperature and pressure. And then way up there at this top arrow, the critical points.
Forgive my spelling.
Anyway. It's the temperature and pressure where a substance cannot exist as a liquid.
Alright, and then your normal boiling and freezing point, we talk about how water boils at 100 degrees, freezes at 0 degrees. That is only at sea level. That's why when you're in the mountains and you're trying to boil things, it boils at a lower temperature, which means you have to cook things for a longer period of time. And I believe your Gizmo discussed this, and possibly the Poggle. I'm not sure, but just keep in mind that the higher in the higher elevations that you are, you're going to have less of the air on you, so it's going to have a lower boiling point. And your freezing points stay the same, I'm pretty sure, or they don't change that much. If you have any questions, just
ask.